Merry meet Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aquarius. Starting today, the 22nd of June 2023, we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating on YouTube is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, Suzanne and Diane, and thank you to all you Aquarius and friends of Aquarius for joining us today. If you're watching on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch all the shuffling I'm about to do, use the timestamp right in the video description to get to the reading. I'm reading with the Magic of Tarot by Liz Dean, and I've already purified with this beautiful Vervain by L'Occitane, and you can find how to purchase both of those products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. All right, Aquarius, this is going out to a lot of Aquarius, sun, rising, and moon signs, so if it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, you might want to just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. Don't try to force things, obviously. But if that is the case, then maybe check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading every single day for all signs, every day except for Monday, that is. We also have a weekly pick-a-card reading, which is a reading for the week, and those come out every Sunday evening, sometimes Monday morning, depending on how busy I happen to be. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us there. You can watch on Twitch without ads by subscribing to us on Twitch. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. Those are affiliate links. And we have tarot decks and all kinds of magical tools listed there. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate your support. Another way to support us is by sending a donation, and you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on live on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat to give a donation on the platform. Or if you're on a restream on YouTube, you could do the same thing if you want to use a super thanks. All right, Aquarius, I'm excited to read for you today. I'm feeling like this is pretty shuffled here, but let's do one more just for good measure. Give this deck a nice clean cut and see what's in store for all you gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, fabulous Aquarius. All right, let's see. We've got High Priestess. We've got Eight of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Well, all is well. All is well, but you just sometimes find yourself spinning, Aquarius, spinning. Your mind is spinning. You can't stop the thoughts from turning. And a lot of that comes from the fact that you don't like not knowing everything. You don't like that. You're sometimes good at playing lip service to, yes, embrace the mystery, but really when it comes down to it, you hate the mystery. The mystery sucks as far as you're concerned. The mystery can go F itself as far as you're concerned. So sometimes when you don't see the whole picture, it makes you a little cuckoo. Know that all is well. Know that everything really is working out beautifully for you. And the best thing that you can do right now is get control of your mind. And the best way to do that is to turn off the obsessive thinking. And you may not even realize that it's obsessive thinking because your mind tends to be so quick anyway that it may just seem like normal to you. It's not. It's not. You need to just shut it down when you notice that you're spinning. Okay. And don't feel bad about yourself that you're spinning. It's understandable. It's just notice it when it's happening because ultimately there's no reason for it. Ultimately things are working out. They may not be working out in the way you think they should work out, but they're going to work out in a really wonderful way. So if you don't know how to use that off switch technique, that's a great one for you to maybe check out. You can find my off switch video if you don't know how to use it on my YouTube channel or on my Witchy Tips page on my website, ariels-corner.com, and just shut down those thoughts as they come. It's just a way that the ego likes to use the Aquarius mind sometimes, is to distract you from all of the wonderful solutions that are happening, that are manifesting. And realize that the mystery actually is your friend. You don't want to know it all right now. It's better that you don't know it all, because you, in your smartness, because you are really smart, you're very intelligent. If you knew everything, you might use your own intelligence against yourself and start shutting certain things down because you're like, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. So sometimes it's better if you don't see the whole picture right away, so that you can allow your higher self to reign supreme, because it knows some things that you don't know. So it's better that you don't know everything right now, and just trust that things are working for your highest good. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to get peace of mind and focus in your mind. All right, we've got a King of Wands, beautiful. 8 of Cups, gorgeous. 2 8s. Justice. Yeah, like I told you, things are working out for you. It's, you know how sometimes... This isn't, I'm not saying that most of you have anything legal going on, but this is since the Justice card came up, sometimes it's better if the lawyer does stuff for their client and their client doesn't even get involved. It's just like, don't advise the lawyer, just do what the lawyer says, and then just pretend like you don't know anything, and just like go about your business and let the lawyer take care of everything. That's kind of what's going on with infinite intelligence for you. It's better that you don't know some stuff right now, Aquarius, which drives you wacky. I know, because you want to know it all, because that's your motto. I know. You don't like the I don't know. That's not your favorite motto, but it's a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing. So learning how to not know in a high way is a great thing. And you've done it before. It's telling me that you've done this before. You know how to do this. If the mystery is something that's not too personal, it's one thing, right? It's like spiritual mysteries are fine. But when it comes to real personal mysteries, it can be more uncomfortable for you when you don't know everything. But you are not left out in the cold. You have that line to infinite intelligence always there. And this 8 of Cups is a higher expression of what you're trying to do when your mind is trying to figure everything out. When you shut the mind down, then your intuition takes over. And then you're guided every step of the way. You don't want to know the big picture at that point because you can't see the forest for the trees. So it's better for you to just go based on this navigation system that you have, where you can get in the moment direction from infinite intelligence. Go here, go there, do this, do that. And then you'll look back and say, oh, that makes sense. That worked out really well. Glad I didn't know any better, because I would have gone in a completely different direction. Right? So that's what's going on. That's the kind of thing that's going on right now. Now, this Justice card is saying that where there was problems for you in the past, now for some of you, there were real problems of being, falsely accused or unfairly treated. For others, it wasn't quite so dramatic. For others, it's just been issues, just disharmony type issues in general. All of that comes back around in your favor, and you're vindicated. You're vindicated. And you need to, that's the other thing too, is you need to hang on to your innocence here. You haven't done anything wrong. Even if you maybe did something that's questionable as far as, integrity in your mind, it doesn't look like it was that big of a deal. It looks like something that was corrected. So there's really nothing that you have to fear in regards to being sort of punished by the universe for wrongdoing, because you're not in the wrong. You're actually in the right. And the universe is rebalancing things in your life to reflect that for you. But like I said, because you're so smart, if you think that you know what's going on and you don't have the big picture, you're going to make silly decisions. So it's better for you to shut down all of that racing thinking and work with intuitive thought in the moment, embracing the not knowing. So you can even say something like, the more I know I don't know, the more power I have. The more I know I don't know, the more power I have. And the reason why is because then you're plugged into the the intuitive faculty that allows you to make decisions in the moment, guided and led by infinite intelligence, rather than thinking that you know what's happening when you don't see the big picture and making decisions that are contrary to your highest good, contrary to your interests. Right? So that's why speaking of this justice card, it's coming back into the legal. Why most lawyers will never let their clients take the stand. It's just like, yeah, you're not good at this. Just shh. And that's kind of what's going on with your brain. Your mind needs to go shh, because it's not helping you. So we're going to shut down that thinking, that racing thinking, and in turn we're going to turn on that intuitive mind that knows everything, that is guided in the moment, doesn't worry about big picture, doesn't worry about what's coming or what's happened. It's guided in the moment. It's just like having a plane that's in bad weather, let's say your plane didn't have autopilot. In bad weather, you'd have to learn how to fly on instruments rather than seeing things. Well, a good pilot that's no big deal. In fact, they prefer flying on instruments because it's less fallible. And so you're flying on instruments now, and that's a good thing. So listen to that intuition every single moment, and have that be your informant rather than stuff that's coming up by your racing mind. So shutting down those racing thoughts with the off switch so that you can, in turn, be guided and led in the moment. Now, this King of Wands is saying you're already powerful. You are already skilled. You already have done the work. You don't have to. I think a lot of you are thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to start from scratch. No, you aren't. You're not going to have to start anything from scratch. The universe just hasn't been able to fully utilize what you're good at because of you making decisions based on not understanding the full picture. So now you've gone through this period where it seems like you don't know what anything means and it's bothering you. It's understandable, but realize that you're still on the path to where you want to be going, but you didn't understand what that path was supposed to look like before. You still don't, but you will in hindsight. And it's just a matter of you working with that higher power. Now, this solar light is very prevalent in your reading here. So I would work with that solar light. I would work with that off switch. You may also want to work with these two meditations if you have time over the next couple weeks, calling on the goddess of restitution for this justice card, and invoking the goddess of mystery for this high priestess card. The high priestess is also called the female pope. I believe it's called both on my website and in my YouTube channel. So I've got a meditation for the high priestess or female pope card, a meditation for the justice card, and also a meditation or two meditations for the solar light. So those three things are what you can focus on, and also that off switch. 1, 2, 3, 4 little techniques for you to really work on this over these next couple weeks to shut down your radio ego mind and turn up your intuitive experience to make your decisions properly, embracing that mystery, knowing that it's there for your benefit, calling on that solar light so that everything gets reorganized, and invoking that goddess of restitution so that everything works out in your favor, which it already is going to. The reason why you want to invoke that is not because if you didn't invoke it, it wouldn't happen. It just keeps your mind focused on that rather than getting in your own way. And really, that's what this whole reading is all about, is you staying out of your own way, because infinite intelligence has this. You're on a really, really smart, good, fabulous path. Everything's working out for your benefit. Don't mess it up by thinking you know more than you do. So turning off that mind is a very smart idea. Wonderful looking 2 weeks. I'm excited to hear about all of the progress that you make. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Aquarius. Thank you so much to Suzanne and Diane for your amazing abilities to moderate our streams. And we will see you in 2 weeks, Aquarius. Blessed be.